So, right, you still here? I really hope you're still here. Because my high range is an interesting thing. Back when I started, way back in 2008, I wasn't singing with a really high range. I think I had a... I don't know. It's very complicated. I think I wasn't... Well, really, really high range stuff I wasn't doing. And it was when I started at college that I felt kind of encouraged. I learned more what I could do through having vocal lessons. I think that's what it was. Vocal lessons and vocal training, I learned more what I could do. Because I started all this singer-songwriter stuff back in 2008. But I've got a list here, and a list of songs that feature high vocals, my really, really high range, which is kind of on a standard keyboard. I think I could quite easily do. I think that I mean, I'll never know now. This is one of the things I've lost my high range really, 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 really badly. Like it now sounds really, really bad. Like kind of all really cracked and scratchy and absolutely crazy. And I don't think I'm ever going to get it back unless I'm given someone else's vocal cords. And even then, would that be cheating, or would the sound not be right? And I'd have to be a billionaire anyway. But I've got Stop, Drop, Roll in 2012, See You Again, and I can't read this. It's getting dark. Come Back Home in 2013, and then there's Disaster Waiting to Happen, Nothing I Can Do. Remember I'm in Love. There were some really quite extraordinarily high bits in that, and the song that I did in collaboration with Matt Smith and M Smithy of YouTube, etc, etc, and and I was doing them, and that was high range stuff, and I won't be able to do that again. That's my dilemma now. Is if I ever make it big and public, do I keep the original high voice stuff that I won't be able to do for an audience and say, look, I'm really sorry, but things have changed in my life and I'm now going to do it at a different pitch? Or before I make it big and public, do I re-record absolutely everything? I don't know whether to be someone who doesn't lie about his past and makes his past part of his current act. Take my entire life on stage and say, this is how everything used to be, but all this stuff has happened, but it hasn't broken me, and here we are. Or give everyone really polished stuff that sounds great, but there's a kind of interlacing lie all the way through it, like kind of holy Swiss cheese. I don't mean holy cheese, but whole-y Swiss cheese. And I don't know. That's a dilemma, and I think I'll do a questionnaire video. Or just ask you right away, would you prefer it if the high voice stuff that I won't be able to do again because I've got these injuries, would you prefer it if I re-recorded everything or kept it? But I think that's the question. You can go over it again. You're very clever. You can find everything and blah 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 blah. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, there's no way that I can come back from being so absent in 2015. Half of 2014, I was there. I was putting stuff out on the net, songs and my stuff on the net. I can't. 2015, there has been nothing. I can't come back from this. So I'm going to call 2015 a bit of a hiatus year. I am going to give you a handful. Of songs, maybe like 4 or 5, because when the software comes through, and there's a Christmas project as well. And one of the things as well is I had a logo for 2015, and I didn't want to put out a logo for only half the year, so I've got a backup logo. Everything's going to change. Like I do a summer song every 2 years. 2015 was meant to be one of those summer song times. The next summer song isn't going to happen now until 2017, and I can promise you that right now. There's a stand-in logo, an emergency logo, which is also coming in a few weeks' time. There's also it looks like there's a very strong possibility that one of the kind of musical series that's going to be returning is my composing series. My music is going to have to change. My music is going to have to change because of everything I've been through. My music is going to have to change, but I am not quitting. I am not giving up, and stuff like that. I've been through a lot, but musically, I am not going to be broken. Thanks for sticking around. Again, we'll see what happens. I'm losing the lights, but not in my spirit.